Going to Whole Foods now. Heard they have mandatory masks at Whole Foods, so we're going to find out for ourselves, and you get to see everything. So come along for the ride. Looks like there's somebody's here. Let's see what happens. Face coverings required. No, thank you.
Sir, you actually don't wear a mask?
No, thanks. I said no, thank you. Why do you guys gotta keep pushing shit? One minute you change your mind, you change it back. What the hell's going on here? Do we live in a free society or not?
I don't have the authority.
Oh, now you're gonna call the police? You guys are fucking crazy. Can I ask you something? What's wrong with everybody? What's wrong with everybody? You gotta keep changing the rules. How many people have died in British Columbia? 202 out of 5 million in 7 months. And we gotta walk around wearing masks like a bunch of idiot sheep? If you wanna wear it, please, go ahead as long as you want. Other people should have the right to do what they like. It's not a pandemic. How do you think it's a pandemic when 200 people have died out of 5 million? In British Columbia, 600,000 have died in the world. You're scared because you're watching the news. How many people have died in 2009 from the H1N1 virus? I know you sound baffled, but at the end of the day, you're just listening to your media, you're trusting everything. Do you know anyone who's died from coronavirus? I don't. How is it a pandemic? I understand people are in fear, but at the end of the day, how long are we supposed to continue this? Hello? What's going on here with the masks now?
We're just requesting every...
Yeah, I don't really feel like wearing a mask. We never had this before. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but honestly, we're into this situation 8 months later. It started in March. We're in August now, right? So all of a sudden today is the day that Whole Foods decides that masks are mandatory. 8 months later.
It's not today. No, we've had it before, and then when the phase 2 came in place, we felt okay. But we just got confirmation again that we need to start implementing.
But why 8 months later?
It wasn't 8 months later. We had it previously.
When though?
It was since March.
I've been in here like at least 20 times since March, and I've never had a...
Yeah.
We're worried about wearing a mask.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But why would you do it 8 months later? If it's a real pandemic, wouldn't you have it mandatory from day one?
We did have it initially, and then when we hit phase 2, we had removed it. But
so now we're back to phase 1 or phase 2? What's going on here?
Yeah, so anybody's coming to store, we're asking requesting.
So when does this whole charade end? Like, when is everyone going to understand this whole... When's that? When the WHO tells us what to do? But who runs the WHO? Bill Gates?
I'm not sure.
He's the biggest funder, so we're going to follow a computer programmer, Bill Gates, and he's going to dictate what everyone does in their lives across the world. I know, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I know it's your job, but everywhere we go, we got to wear masks now. Wear masks now in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
So how does that make sense? Do you think that's logical?
We're following procedures. So
I know you're following procedures, but do you think it makes sense?
You might need to call up the WholeFoods organization.
Why would who am I going to talk to? Bill Gates?
I'm not sure, but I don't work for them, so I can't.
I know, but so now you're going to mandate this pretty soon. Oh, sorry, you can't come into Whole Foods unless you get your vaccine, because we have to protect everybody from a virus that has a 99.40 survival rate.
Now we're just only asking for masks.
Yeah, next it'll be the vaccines, right?
I'm not sure. I don't work for them or WholeFoods.
You guys are like just ridiculous. You're just sheep. You have no common sense.
I'm going to ask you to leave now.
I don't care. How can you mandate these ridiculous requests and orders when it's just total BS?
Thank you.
Thank you for being a sheep. I appreciate how smart you are. No brains. You're so smart. Fucking idiots. Thanks for helping us lose all our rights. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Fucking idiots. And there you have it. People just follow what the World Health Organization says. And here we are. What a joke. Yeah, I know, I'm the crazy one. Some of the people watching this video, you know who you are. You think I'm an asshole and I'm crazy. Yeah. Maybe I'm crazy. Doesn't look like it to me when you're mandating masks 7 months, 8 months after the fact. Oh, but it's a pandemic. A lot of people are dying, this and that. Oh my God, you don't believe it's a pandemic? Yeah, I don't see people falling down in the streets like they first showed us in the Wuhan, China pandemic. Those videos that I saw showed people falling down in the streets. That never came to Canada. That never came to Vancouver.
知道了吗？好的，不要下咱口头了。看不见开口罩。
But we're led to believe that we're in a pandemic. If you want to believe we're in a pandemic, go right ahead and play your little game. Doesn't mean you have to implement your fucking ridiculous measures across the world like a bunch of assholes.